Welcome to the new Tareeqah Muhammadiyah website. Stay up to date with the latest videos, guidance, tweets, Facebook posts from the luminary, Sheikh Ahmed Dabag. See all upcoming events and register before the tickets are sold out. Origins of Tareeqah Muhammadiyah. Where did this all start from? New page dedicated to the current master of self-purification, Ahmed Dabag, and the authorized trainers from around the globe. Are you ready to take the first steps towards Allah? Then why not get in touch to begin your journey today and start fulfilling the purpose of your existence? Online tutors available to guide you step at a time via the Prophetic Path app. Do you find it hard to leave sins or maintain your good actions? Then why not attend our free weekly physical or online classes of self-development and remembrance so that you may improve as an individual as well as recharge your spiritual energy to tackle the week ahead? Are you suffering from black magic, jinn possession, evil eye, anxiety, physical or mental illnesses? Are you stressed out, don't know what to do or who to talk to? Look no further. We're here to help you. Fill in the contact information and a qualified practitioner will be in touch. Not sure what to do during special months or nights such as Ramadan or Night of Power? Then visit our literature page to download free booklets and pamphlets so that you may benefit more than ever before. Don't forget to share with others. Unveilings of the Unseen. Learn how to increase the level of your faith by witnessing the unseen world such as the angels, heavens, life of the grave, interacting with the prophets. Are you one of those lovers who is dying to witness the beauty of the beloved, the most beautiful Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Then wait no longer. Learn how to connect with the Prophet Muhammad spiritually today. Do you feel bored while performing Salah? Mind starts to wander elsewhere? Ever thought of why the Salah is classed as the mirage of the believer? Learn today how you can improve your Salah and start your mirage in Salah. Contact qualified teachers around the globe who are there to help you and support you via email or phone, and if possible, at one of the centers. Have you benefited from any of our courses? Why not organize an event in your locality or online by visiting the Invite Us page and become a means of positive change in your locality? Be fruitful wherever you have been planted.
I know I'm waiting for something to happen to me, but this waiting comes with trials and challenges. Nothing in life is free. My Lord, show me right from wrong, give me light, make me strong. I know the road is long, make me strong. Sometimes it just gets too...
Welcome to the new Tareeqah Muhammadiyah website. Stay up to date with the latest videos, guidance, tweets, Facebook posts from the luminary, Sheikh Ahmed Dabag. See all upcoming events and register before the tickets are sold out. Origins of Tareeqah Muhammadiyah. Where did this all start from? New page dedicated to the current master of self-purification, Ahmed Dabag, and the authorized trainers from around the globe. Are you ready to take the first steps towards Allah? Then why not get in touch to begin your journey today and start fulfilling the purpose of your existence? Online tutors available to guide you step at a time via the Prophetic Path app. Do you find it hard to leave sins or maintain your good actions? Then why not attend our free weekly physical or online classes of self-development and remembrance so that you may improve as an individual as well as recharge your spiritual energy to tackle the week ahead? Are you suffering from black magic, jinn possession, evil eye, anxiety, physical or mental illnesses? Are you stressed out, don't know what to do or who to talk to? Look no further. We're here to help you. Fill in the contact information and a qualified practitioner will be in touch. Not sure what to do during special months or nights such as Ramadan or Night of Power? Then visit our literature page to download free booklets and pamphlets so that you may benefit more than ever before. Don't forget to share with others. Unveilings of the Unseen. Learn how to increase the level of your faith by witnessing the unseen world such as the angels, heavens, life of the grave, interacting with the prophets. Are you one of those lovers who is dying to witness the beauty of the beloved, the most beautiful Prophet Muhammad? Peace be upon him. Then wait no longer. Learn how to connect with the Prophet Muhammad spiritually today. Do you feel bored while performing Salah? Mind starts to wander elsewhere? Ever thought of why the Salah is classed as the mirage of the believer? Learn today how you can improve your Salah and start your mirage in Salah. Contact qualified teachers around the globe who are there to help you and support you via email or phone, and if possible, at one of the centers. Have you benefited from any of our courses? Why not organize an event in your locality or online by visiting the Invite Us page and become a means of positive change in your locality? Be fruitful wherever you have been planted.
I know I'm waiting for something to happen to me. But this waiting comes with trials and challenges. Nothing in life is free. My Lord, show me right from wrong. Give me light, make me strong. I know the road is long. Make me strong. Sometimes it just gets too.
Welcome to the new Tareeqah Muhammadiyah website. Stay up to date with the latest videos, guidance, tweets, Facebook posts from the luminary, Sheikh Ahmed Dabag. See all upcoming events and register before the tickets are sold out. Origins of Tareeqah Muhammadiyah. Where did this all start from? New page dedicated to the current master of self-purification, Ahmed Dabag, and the authorized trainers from around the globe. Are you ready to take the first steps towards Allah? Then why not get in touch to begin your journey today and start fulfilling the purpose of your existence? Online tutors available to guide you step at a time via the Prophetic Path app. Do you find it hard to leave sins or maintain your good actions? Then why not attend our free weekly physical or online classes of self-development and remembrance so that you may improve as an individual as well as reach.
والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. By the first and grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have entered another night, another opportunity to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to connect with the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to connect with our beloved teacher, and to strengthen our faith, our iman, to strengthen our yaqeen by journeying in the spiritual world and meeting with the beloved people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. and learning how we can also become the beloved of Allah Azza wa Jal as well. So this is a great privilege for us to be here, really. That if you didn't have this gathering, just say to yourself, what would you be doing? You'd probably be watching TV, probably be sleeping, some would probably be just wasting time doing nothing, some would be doing other things. So when a person is busied in these good gatherings, good majlises, this is really the most fruitful time for the individual on the face of this earth, as the individual is learning how they can come close to him and how they can come close to the Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and how they can become his friend and his beloved by following the footsteps of the Messenger of Allah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we're just still waiting for a few people on Zoom to log in, inshallah Aziz. I think they should be slowly coming on now, and hopefully we'll make a start. Meanwhile, inshallah, if you all like to refresh your intentions, the way you sat here, that we sat here purely for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing else, for His reward. And inshallah, you start beginning by reciting the Amal, protection Amal, which is 1 time Surah Fatiha, Ayatul Kursi once, and the 3 equals, inshallah. So just start reciting that, inshallah. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسي السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Now bring yourself in the 3 mindsets, the states of the heart, of thankfulness, of humbleness, and of tawakkul. Humble in the sense that we are aware, fully aware of what misdeeds and what actions that we're doing from head to toe. We're full of sins, and our amals even is not even befitting to be showed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's how poor they are. And everybody else, they're so much better. I know what I do, I don't know what the other brother or sister is doing. They are so much better than myself. State of thankfulness that despite all these inabilities and despite all this disobedience that we show, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful and so kind, and that if we turn to Him in forgiveness and ask forgiveness and protection and envelop Him through His mercy, He does and He forgives. What a wonderful Lord that we have. And the state of bringing mindset and heart of tawakkul, reliance, that despite my inability, despite the lack of spirituality that I have, or despite the fact that I am very pious, I am very good, irrespective, two extremes that we can be. Either we are lacking and sinful, or we are pious and righteous. It doesn't matter. I do not rely on my knowledge, I don't rely on my abilities or inabilities. I fully rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His fazl and His mercy. I rely on Him. He is the one who will connect me. He is the one who will transfer me. He is the one who will take me on the journey to meeting these beloved people. Now just repeat it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Astaghfirullah. 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 Alladhi la ilaha illa hu. الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه. اللهم يا ربي بجاه نور وجهك الكريم وبفضلك العظيم اجمع بيننا وبينك في الدنيا قبل الآخرة. اللهم يا ربي بجاه سيدنا محمد ابن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم اجمع بيننا وبين سيدنا محمد ابن عبد الله في الدنيا قبل الآخرة. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا مقصود إلا الله لا مطلوب إلا الله لا مسجود إلا الله لا محبوب إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله Now inshallah Aziz, if you like to think that the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is high above in the sky, brightly lit up in white color, and this beautiful white light is coming down from the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and is descending down. As you take a breath in, deep breath in through your nose, imagine this light is now filling your whole body from head into the head, going all the way down to your chest and your legs and all parts of your body, and it's cleansing and removing all the rust, all the sins, all the anxieties, all the problems. And as you breathe out, imagine all these problems, anxieties, sins is leaving your mouth. So breathing in, imagine light is filling you up from head to toe, and as you breathe out, imagine that all this darkness of anxiety, problems, sins is exiting from the mouth. keep in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with me, is hearing me, seeing me. Keep that presence. Concentrate on your breath. Empty everything from your mind and your heart. Try not to think about anything that you've done throughout the day, throughout the week. Just let it all go. Now imagine the beautiful name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is red in color. This beautiful red light is descending down from the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and as you take a breath in, the light enters through the nose and goes all the way down to the red latifa, which is below the belly button, and as you breathe out, the light will energize the latifa, cleanse it, activate it, and it will exit from the back. So the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is red in color. It will go to red latifa, which is below the belly button. At the same time, try to keep the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with us, is watching us, seeing us. Now, imagine the blessed name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is orange in color. This beautiful orange light is descending down from the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you take a deep breath in through your nose, the light will enter through the nose, go all the way down to the orange latifa, which is in your belly button, and as you breathe out, it will energize the latifa, activate it and cleanse it, and exit from the back. So the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is orange in color. It will go to the orange latifa, which is in your belly button. keep in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu is with me, He's seeing me and hearing me. Now imagine the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is yellow in color, and this beautiful yellow light is descending down from the blessed name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as you take a deep breath into the nose, the light enters through the nose and it goes all the way down to the yellow latifa, which is above the belly button in your stomach area. And as you take a breath out, you have to energize, activate and cleanse the latifa and exit from the back. So the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is yellow in color. It will go to the yellow latifa, which is in your stomach area. Now imagine the blessed name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is green in color. And as you take a deep breath in, this green light is going down from the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and it's going to enter through the nose, go all the way down to the green latifa, which is in your chest area. And as you take a breath and breathe out, it will activate and cleanse the latifa, which is in your chest area, and exit from the back. So the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is green color. It will go to the green light, which is in your chest area. I know people might be tired, they may be feeling because they've come from work or their work has got to them, other things get to them. Try to focus, inshallah, focus as much as you can. Focus in your breathing, focus on the time. Inshallah, Aziz. More importantly, feel the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now imagine the Blessed Name of Allah Ta'ala is light blue in color. And again, this beautiful light blue color is descending down from the Blessed Name of Allah Ta'ala from the sky. And as you breathe in, enters through the nose and goes all the way down to the light blue latifa, which is on your throat area. It will energize it, cleanse it, activate it. And as you breathe out, it will exit from the back of the neck. So the name of Allah Ta'ala is light blue color. It will strike, go all the way down to the light blue latifa, which is in your throat area. Now imagine the Blessed Name of Allah Ta'ala is dark blue in color, indigo color. And again, this beautiful indigo light is coming down from the name of Allah Ta'ala. This time as you breathe in through the nose, the light will hit directly to the dark blue latifa, which is on your forehead. And it will energize it, cleanse the latifa, activate it. And then as you breathe out, it will exit from the back of the head. So the name of Allah Ta'ala is dark blue color. It will hit the dark blue latifa, which is on your forehead. Now imagine the Blessed Name of Allah Ta'ala is white in color. And again, this beautiful white light is coming down from the name of Allah Ta'ala. And as you breathe in, the white light will hit directly to the latifa, which is above the head. It will energize the white latifa, the crown latifa. It will activate it. It will cleanse it. And then as you breathe out, it will exit from the back of the latifa. So the name of Allah Ta'ala is white in color. It will hit the white latifa, which is above the head. Now, inshallah, is again, think the name of something will be white in color. And then every time you keep breathing in and out, this beautiful white light will come down and descend down, and it will fill you up from head to toe with light. And as you keep on breathing in and out, it's filling you more and more with light, and it will slowly start making you fill up with light and start disappearing. Your limbs will start disappearing, inshallah. So do this for a while, and then slowly, so we'll get ready. When the lataif will disappear, the body disappears, the lataif disappears, we'll then get ready for the transfer. So let's concentrate again, bring in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is white in color. Take breaths in and out, deep breaths in and out, and fill yourself with light. All the lataif are getting lightened even more, and they're getting energized. Keep on breathing. Every breath you're taking, the light is filling. Slowly now your body will slowly start to disappear. Keep on breathing. Your feet are disappearing. Your legs all the way to the thighs have disappeared. Your abdomen now disappearing. Your chest all the way to your arms. Now your whole body has disappeared. Now keep that breathing going. Slowly, one by one, the lataif will disappear as well. Keep on breathing. Red has disappeared. Orange disappeared. Yellow disappeared. Green has disappeared. Light blue, dark blue, white, they all disappeared now. Keep on breathing. Now formulate a spiritual body in front of you where you blow your spirit into. Keep on breathing, and then when you're ready, once you made the spiritual body, when you're ready, then take the golden breath. As you've taken the golden breath, if you're not done so, try and do so. Find the teacher, give your salam to them, and then inshallah that's the journey for you now and them, and wherever they want to take you, just up to them. I leave you to them, inshallah Aziz, for about 10 minutes or so. Then inshallah we'll recite Durood and get you back. So over to you now, inshallah. sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Assalamu alayk, assalamu alayk, assalamu alayk, ya shafi' al-muznibin, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. MashaAllah, if you like to slowly get your permission, give your salam, and slowly bring yourself back to your consciousness, to your body, then inshallah, slowly, everyone can actually start getting to the consciousness and bring their self back and give their feedback, inshallah. Gather your thoughts and give your feedback.
As we said by the case that now it is our time that we relay the feedback that we have from the experience that we've just had. The example can be given on the student and teacher. So the teacher gives the sabak or the lesson, and then afterwards the student should relay what he has understood. Now it is time for us to relay what we have seen, and then the teacher or the staff can give feedback. And what we tend to find is those people who progress up on this path are the ones that are giving feedback regularly in majlis. And the whole reason why we should come to the masjid and come to these MURAQBA and come to the masjid, maybe tomorrow we have the general arm gathering, but it's only till next week in which this specific gathering that's been held for yourselves and for ourselves to rectify ourselves. These gatherings are for the purpose that we rectify ourselves and we destroy the inner enemy, the inner enemy of nafs and the shaitan, and this is a perfect way in which we can do so. If we have received guidance from the shaykh or from the spiritual realm, now it's time for us to relate and try to inshallah seek best for ourselves. So inshallah, if we can all don't ever rush out, please. It's maybe sooner rather than late. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
On the cleansing of the thighs, it felt like I got really cold. Feet, my body was like really frozen, felt like I was really frozen. Contrast of a friend has himself sat where himself is sat, and I I gave them salam and I sat close to them. And they had their eyes closed and it was as if they was doing the la ilaha illallah zikr. So I closed my eyes and started doing the zikr with them. And then from there the scene changed to, it was like a garden, and there was a beautiful tree with red apples on. And I was looking at the tree. I was with Hazrat Sahib at the same time. And I asked them permission if I could ask them a question. They granted permission. I asked them, how do I stay more steadfast and sincere on the path? They said to me, look at this tree. And they said, it's a beautiful tree. I said, yes. They said, it has to work hard to become beautiful. Like, it has to strengthen its roots. Similarly, you have to do the same. You have to strengthen yourself internally and become more sincere in doing that. And then from there, he started praying the salam. I asked for permission and came back.
MashaAllah, a very blessed experience there, brother. May Allah bless you. A few indications been given there is that if I myself is that speak to a mentor and just do an update. So whichever, when was the last time you spoken to a mentor? And dinner course update or review?
Just probably been like a few weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay. And how long have you been doing the course now?
It's about a year.
Right. Okay. Well, what's your name, brother?
Iftikhar.
Iftikhar. Where are you from?
Bolton.
Okay. So go on. It's time now anyway. So if you can't see your mentor, if it's on prophetic path or whatever it is, there's indication that you need your dhikr changing. So that's an indication, and obviously the sheet also needs to be changed as well. So there's maybe you come up with one of the indication your dhikr should be changed. And what they said about the tree, that is true, that if you look at a tree, the roots, the trunks and the branches and the fruits, is that if you call this the tree of taqwa, the tree of iman, is that if the analysis and the analogy that our beloved teacher gave is of the tree, that for yourself to be strengthened, that the stronger the roots of a tree, the stronger the tree will stand any other winds and forces that comes and try to break it. Then if the branch is strong, and if the root has been planted right and rooted to the very root of the ground, it will then hopefully bear fruits as well. So that strengthening, the inner strength, as they're saying, is really the very fundamental thing that strengthens a person is one's iman. So learning about aqidah, and having belief upon this, and then also in spirituality, what for yourself is that to know that this is the right path, and this is my shaykh is 100%. This is also part of strengthening one's inner, that you're on the right path, you're on the right course, you've got the right teacher, as I say, and one can then strengthen themselves in this and strengthen your yaqeen through that. Then there is the trunk and the branches, which relates to fiqh. So a person needs to learn about the deen and sharia. You have the leaves, and you have the fruits, you have the leaves, and the leaves represent and the fruits represent tazkiyah and ihsan, really. The more that a person purifies, then it bears fruits. And then what happens is that those good amals and good deeds, the good character which yourself will let your through tazkiyah will do, then that then becomes a fruit in which other people can benefit from. So through your character and conduct, your brother, your sister, your parents, your mother, your father, even if they're dead or alive, doesn't matter, they'll all still benefit. Your siblings, your wife, your children, whoever it is, your colleagues, they will all benefit once a person actually goes through that. But fundamentally is that the roots have to be strong. So in other words, that being well grounded and strong, in other words, that learn about the aqaid, learn about the fiqh, but also having strengthened your yaqeen upon the path, upon the course, upon what you're doing spiritually, and then devoting yourself fully to one's teacher, one's master, that is how you're going to, inshallah, become stronger spiritually as well, so that you get rooted. So, mashallah, Allah bless you, and that's a wonderful nasihah that they're given. Mashallah, Allah enlighten you further.
Is there anyone else who wants to mention the feedback? Is anyone on Zoom?
There's no one on Zoom.
Do you? So,
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Basically, the life was okay, alhamdulillah, and after transfer and seeing the Hazrat Sahib and spent some time with the Hazrat Sahib, and Hazrat Sahib took me to the fairs to Tareeqah about Rahmatullah, and we spent some time on Mazar Sharif, and after that we moved to the Hazrat Imam Hussain, from there to Hazrat Imam Hassan, and then we see the Hazrat Hamza Radhiyallahu anhu, and from there we went to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we give Salam there, sit over there for a while, and after a short while the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam placed his hand on my head and said, now is the time to go with the Jamaat, and all the doors are open, and you need to get ready to go to the Jamaat. And after that, Salam will start and we take the permission from there.
MashaAllah. I think, MashaAllah, Allah bless you with that, relating that experience, but also the fact of meeting the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the blessed hand, one being touched, that one Sahaba, some Sahabas, they were so privileged that they took with such awe that one Sahaba, when the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam touched him when they were a child, the blessed hand touched that part of their head. No white hair grew, everything else grew, but that remained black. I'm not saying that your hair will remain black, I'm just saying that Sahabi, that part was so blessed that it didn't actually grow, it remained black as it. So it's a blessing. Some Sahaba, after, like for example, they did Musafaha with the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, shook hands, because they vowed that they will never do any sin or any evil with that hand, because it's so precious. The pressure is so precious that they touch such a beautiful and wonderful being. It cannot be that whatever the Prophet has touched can be actually ruined. It cannot be, and they kept that purity of that hand. And obviously, if they have that sort of mindset just with regards to their hands, what to say about the whole of the body? That's how the Sahaba saw that. If they said, Khalid bin Walid, he, as you know, the famous story is that he used to keep the blessed hair Mubarak of the Prophet on his helmet for a barakah blessing, and that for him, that was the most. He would not go to a battlefield for this. And once you heard the story, and that in the battlefield, his helmet fell in the middle of the battle, amongst where the enemies were. And what's happening is that his colleagues seen that he's wandering and looking. They said, "Come on, we have to go. We have to move. There's no point of looking for the helmet now because you're going to get attacked." He goes, "I have to find that helmet, because that thing which is there is the blessed hair Mubarak of the Prophet. I will not allow, even if I'm slave, I will not allow the kuffars to even have a glimpse or touch of that and do any disrespect to that whatsoever. But also it's the most precious thing to me in the whole wide world. I'll give my life for it. But that has to be protected." That is how, imagine that's the hair Mubarak, imagine that's the musafaha, imagine that's the touching, with the touching. So the companions, they love the Prophet ﷺ with such love that we've never seen the likes of it before really. We get a glimpse of how the companions used to love is through our honorable teachers, Mashaykhs and the Awliya and Salihin. We get to see how they loved it, and how the companions love is when we see how they love their own shaykh and their own teacher, as well as their own, as well as how they love the Prophet ﷺ and how they used to follow. That's where we get a glimpse of seeing how the companions used to love. So now the message has been given yourself is to get ready. It's clear what they're saying is that because the lockdown is now over, places are opening up. It is the case now, believe it or not, is that it is a lockdown and people are really, really locked down, properly locked down, as they're not coming out. And that in a literal sense is that this is it's something that we have to work with now. The new form is that people are going to struggle to come to the massages, they're going to struggle to come to gatherings, they're going to struggle to come, the physical element I'm talking about, coming to these things, because why? They've had a year and a half or so of exposure to doing nothing and being away from these things. So this is why it needs more effort really than ever before, that to go and remind your own brothers, to go and remind your own locality, to remind other places. Although there's a job of internet, that is fine. Look, I'll just, a clear example is that our beloved teacher, they are every day there's a bayan going on after Fajr, and that's through internet, isn't it? Medium internet. They've got also, they're attending retreats. But how many of us are actually logging in, listening in, benefiting? And that's our own teacher. How many of us are actually doing that? So if that was the case, now imagine in lockdown, if we're doing this when they're physically not here, and they're actually another country, another mulk, where we could connect, easy access, just to click a button and connect and listen. We're not even doing that. If this is so difficult for us to even click a button and to connect and to watch, how much more difficult is it for them to get in a car and come to the masjid? Or get out of the house and start walking to the mosque? How much difficult is that? This is what I'm saying, is that it needs like a full commando type attack in terms of trying to get the peoples out of this habit of staying at home, in terms of, because the nafs has found ease now and comfort, not going to prayer, not stay at home, do namaz at home, praying at home, do the gatherings, I listen to the gatherings, and really what'll happen is that they won't be listening and they'll be watching something else or doing something else and so on. So it is a full-on military rescue mission that the Dawah team really needs to do, because just look at even today, in this gathering today as well as online. If you look at the numbers, this is what's happening. People are slowly, it will wane, the effects will go away. And when we keep on saying this, it's like, I can't overemphasize, is that what brothers and sisters are doing, they keep on looking at who is here, who's doing the bayan. This is what they keep on doing, and that is the wrong mentality. Is that whoever the person is, you don't worry about that. Just have the right intention that I'm doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you just sit here, honestly, I'm telling you, just if you just take the word for it, because I'm saying that I heard our teacher is saying it, our beloved teacher, Mashayikh said it, and the Prophet is saying is that whenever you see the gathering of dhikr, remembrance, partake in it, because this is the garden of paradise. So if such a place is happening, now you tell me, is that your home is garden of paradise or this place? Well, that you need to understand. So partake in it, is that whenever there's a gathering of dhikr, go and participate. You partake, whether you see it or not, the affairs will come onto you. And that, just by seeing other familiar brothers and sisters, just seeing them, what will happen is that will then encourage you then to come the following week. Or then to make you remind yourself, this is where I belong, this is my identity, this is who I am. I have a mission, I have a purpose, I have a duty to do. That is what one has to carry on doing really. Otherwise, if you don't and you miss it 1 week, all that's happening is that we're given the nafs ammunition to actually defeat us again. What I'm saying is that The moment you say, oh, I'll miss it this week, the next week you'll come up with 1,000 excuses to miss it again. And you'll be, hey, wait here, and I'll be wait here, and wait here, wait until you sunk all the way down to the ground. Maybe now there is no, for example, other emergencies or parents or family or whatever. But you're so stuck down on the ground, you're so energyless, you're so sapped. What's happening is that now there is nothing. The nafs knows, shaitan knows, oh, there's nothing now, it doesn't matter. He himself will say, I won't go. In other words, his nafs will say, don't go. He is the spirit, we are the spirit. We're saying, yeah, let's go. But because you're so sapped of energy, you can't even pull yourself up. So it is those brothers and sisters that we need to really target and say, listen, give them a call. Give them a reminder. That call is like giving a lifeline, like a bait on a rod, and basically pulling them up from the depths of the depression or the depths of the anxiety or depths of sins that they're in. Pulling them back up to the surface and putting them back onto the ship of Tareeqah Muhammadiyah. That is what we have to do. That is what we need to do, really, because that is what happened to a lot of our brothers and sisters. And maybe ourselves are also in that state as well. Who knows? Allah knows better. So it is true, the time has come, definitely. We really need to exert more effort and more mujahada and more effort into getting our brothers and sisters back upon the course, inshallah. What is the 9 o'clock. If there's anything I don't need to watch, that's fine, inshallah. That's okay. So, inshallah, we'll stop here then, inshallah. This session is at 9 o'clock. Just a reminder for Zoom participants as well as brothers who are here is that, inshallah, tomorrow from 7:30 till Sunday Fajr, we will have like a refresher retreat on the blessed personality of Sayyidina Abdul Aziz Dabbagh, rahimahullah, upon his life and his legacy, upon his teachings, to remember him and to be thankful to Allah for this blessing that Allah has given us through our beloved teacher. So please do, if you're on Zoom and you can't physically come, obviously for special visitors, do join in and register yourself through Eventbrite, or just join in, inshallah, and give us some names there. And brothers who are here physically, and if you're listening online, is that please try to participate physically as well in the retreat. This weekend, most of us are not working. Some of us are working, that's fine, different matter. But if you're not working, try and actually show your appreciation. Physically coming is actually, or if you can come and come in, it's actually showing one's thankfulness towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this gift or the teachings and that is given it through Sayyidina Zubarahullah, the path towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all this that you're doing, these exercises, MURAQBA, through whom? Through our beloved teacher Shaykh Ahmad Dabbagh, that we actually benefited from his teaching. So come, learn about them, be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and try to learn how to connect with those blessed personalities, whoever has done so. So please try and come and participate. Give your names to Bible Farm or Mother Umair, he's here, you can give your names. And sacrifice. And if you are thinking 50-50, should I, shouldn't I? Really, you shouldn't do 50-50. If I was to tell you, for example, if you're a football fan, oh, you got a free ticket, you can pay, if you, ticket will normally cost what, £100, you can give me £10, you can have a ticket to go and watch Manchester United play Manchester City. How do you think? They say, okay, here you go. There's no 50-50, you say you got 10, that's not a problem. Or then if I say it's free, here, brother, here, give my name, here you go, everybody fighting. Here is talking about whom? The Grandmaster, Sayyidina Abdul Zubarah, the person who sacrificed and did the mujahidah, or somebody who was hidden, but through our beloved Shaykh Ahmad Dabbagh, that the whole world came to know. And through him, and then these two beautiful personalities, with these personalities that we come to benefit and come to experiencing, learning, benefiting the path towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should really be grateful for that. So try and come, inshallah, and benefit. Jazakallah. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakallah.
I know I'm waiting for something.